how does it feel na kasali ka sa cast ng Encantadia? And may pressure po ba? And ano yung mga i-expect namin kay Mitena as a villain po?
Ooh, the first time I felt the pressure was the day that they told me the story and they told me
Tawagan ka, ipag-zoom ka, yun. Anong reaction mo?
I couldn't believe it. I was very, very flattered talaga. Because of the kind of role that it was. Actually, at the time, I was actively avoiding doing fantasies because I wanted to do more dramas and kind of cement myself in that kind of ano. But when she told me the story, this was not a role that I could pass up. I loved the whole journey of the character. At saka, they really gave me a lot to work with. Buong-buo yung character from beginning to end. So, yeah, I was just so excited. Sabi ko, ito na pala yung tamang time na one, bumalik ako sa fantaserye, and two, to be part of the Encantadia world.
Ano ba yung last na fantasy?
I believe Indio.
Oh, tagal lang. Oo. Anyway, Rhian, sabi ni Miss Suzette din, ang dami mo rang kinontribute sa pagbuo ng character, even the way you look. So, can you just share ano yun?
Well, actually, hindi naman. Buo na din yung costume. I had seen sketches, but I guess yung mga naging contribution ko to the way I look was I wanted to help source pieces of putting this together. Because doing a fantasy, especially when there are fight scenes involved, there needs to be, you know, a certain level of comfort and being able to move in the clothing. So, yun lang naman yung mga kinontribute ko. So, that would be helping to find where these are from, where this is from. Ganun.
This is the actual costume?
This is one of the actual costumes. So ito yung royal gown ni Mitena. She wears this when she's doing queenly duties.
And my last na bago sila, Rhian, what have you learned ba so far from your character?
What I've learned so far, because, I mean, it's not naman a spoiler that this is an evil person. Or not person, but sige, person. This is an evil role. And I really do love playing the flawed characters. I really enjoy when there's something noticeably wrong with the character. Kasi that's when my imagination goes wild and I really get to tap into my empathy. What would someone like that be going through to bring out the worst in them? So, ayun, inintindi ko siya, and I think that somehow playing these bad guys or playing these flawed characters makes me a better person, a better, more understanding person.
Okay, last lang. Sa pilot week, anong scene na, without giving any spoilers, anong scene na we should watch out for?
Sa pilot.
Pilot week.
Sa pilot, I think the moment where Mitena finds her strength. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ikaw ba, Rhian, you really got how big of a role this villain role that was offered to you? Kasi basing it on sa trailers, ang laki-laki ng exposure na binibigay, tsaka yung emphasis sa role ni Mitena.
Opo, actually si Miss Suzette really made it clear to me when yung from first time pa namin mag-usap. I think they also didn't really give me any room to say, ay parang ano, because the explanation and the build-up to this series and this character was made very, very clear to me. It pressured me from the very beginning made me nervous, made me question myself. And those are all of my favorite things to go through when I'm trying to figure out how to play a character. Kasi it's when I'm removed from my comfort zone na parang I feel like I will learn something from this experience. And it's how I prove to myself also that I still really do care about the craft.
What were the sacrifices that you had to make, or the things that you had to give up for this role?
Like sleep and things like that.
Okay.
Actually, I actually felt very good about I think it's because I've been doing difficult shows for a long time that it's really become like my norm. I've been comfortable putting myself in uncomfortable situations already. So I think it just helps to make me more patient, more mature. When I know I'm about to do something difficult and I'm faced with challenges every day, but I just get up, I go to set, I do it.
Okay.
Ayun, it teaches me some strength.
Okay. Based on what you said earlier, I'm guessing you had hesitation to accept the role at first. But after doing it, you don't have any regret that you've accepted the role.
Oh yeah, wala talagang regret. In fact, I thank myself. And I thank GMA and I thank everyone who thought that I could do this. Kasi when I think of the kind of character that Mitena is, she's so far from who I am. So I can't believe that they wrote her and thought that I can do it. So yeah, I'm amazed. They think more of me than I think of myself. So I just feel very lucky, very blessed, and I'm so happy that I did it. Even now, just doing the MediaCon today, the grandness of it, the people cheering, you can feel people were crying, you can see how important this has been to so many generations. And just being a part of it is surreal.
So yung mga past, you never auditioned,
Hindi ka ba na-offeran?
sa past?
There were times in the other. Oh, how do you describe that? It just, how can I say? Well, I have no regrets naman din of those times kasi those projects became very wildly successful for the station and for everyone who is a part of it. And I think sometimes that's just part of destiny. Na if it wasn't meant for me yet, that's why I never feel bad if I'm starting to, like if I'm about to do something and then something happens with the scheduling and then someone else does it and then they win an award. I'm like, that's destiny. That wasn't meant for me. That was really her role.
Rhian, I was talking to Sir Noel kanina about yung sa costume na, about how it reflects yung personality rin ng character, yung parang pinanggagalingan.
Yeah.
Ikaw ba, do you feel that parang your costume, once you're in it, parang you embody, it helps you embody
It really does something. It really does something to a person. The process of changing my look and putting it on. Actually, when I remove the crown pa lang, I already feel like a different person. There's something about, it's not just the look, but like having the spikes be a part of my body. It's when I put these parts on and also the crown, I already feel like a much more threatening person, and it encourages me to boss everyone around.
Sabi mo kanina, nag-present na sila ng designs pero yung like yung tights mo and wig mo, ikaw ba yung
Yes, it was difficult to find hair that is going to last for as long as the whole shoot. So I think through the process of this, I've actually had 7 or 8 wigs already. I can't count how many legs I've had. Kasi as you can see, they put the slit all the way up to my waist. So
Oh, hindi mo pala idea yan.
Huh?
Hindi mo ba idea yan?
No, I just my idea was how to make that possible. Kasi I saw the photo and like, parang how will I do a fight scene? So yun lang. Yeah, there was, and then I guess if anything, it was a question if we would do open or closed shoes. Yung mga wala, these are all just questions that you think, will it make sense? Will it make sense to do this? And what's sustainable? How are we going to shoot this for 2 years na ganito yung costume? So yeah, we ended up with this because it's a Miniave, it's a cold place. Kita-kita na nga to. It would be weird if I'm also stepping directly on ice. But then again, we have scenes like that too.
Do you think it also reflects yung personality niya?
Yeah, because para bang, I think Mitena is the type of person na the first time you meet her pa lang, she will show you her strength. She's not yung parang, oh, I'm just gonna play it chill and see, and later on you'll know. No, yung unang hello mo pa lang sa kanya, she's already going to show you her pagiging grand, hence all the gems. And also her strength, her threatening power. So I think that's why the stalagmites kind of ice, parang it's all very threatening. Like, if I were to beso you, you would get scratched.
Yes, wala. Pero it helps. Pero mahirap ba siya in the long run when they're acting, doing sequences, tapos ganyan na?
Oh yeah, I've scratched myself many times. Just doing like a normal movement.
Mas mainit ba siya? Or
Mainit. There are more like these are difficult. These are difficult to wear. I adjust them 5,000 times a day. I have to remove them and put them back on 5,000 times a day because especially if I'm if I'm swinging a sword or a scepter, or even if I just put my arm up, it will start to loosen, and then we're gonna have to take the scene from the top. So may mga ganon, may mga kailangan lang ingatan. Like yun nga, yung mga ganito. Also, I realized that because it's so much higher than my head, the way I swing a sword above me, also natatamaan ko siya. Mga ganon. You just have to treat it like it's a part of your body.
Rhian, paano mo naman
The pitch and the character. So parang when it became, oh my gosh, I can't turn it down. Like, I have to be a part of this. Tapos, I realized what kind of pressure it is having so many Encantadics, diba? Who know the language better than me, who know the folklore better than me. And then I had to remove all of that when I was taping. Kasi yung priority ko talaga is just to understand the character, make it real, make it believable. Turn Mitena into a real person that you can know and understand. And then we stopped taping, and then all of the pressure came crashing back in. Especially today, seeing the scale and also what we have to live up to, because the 2006 version was wildly successful, then the 2016 version was so successful again. So there is that pressure na parang, will they love us the same way? Will they love us the same amount? Yun. That's, yun yung nakaka-nervous. But if anything naman, I feel like I really gave my best. I really gave everything that I could possibly give to this role. So, parang at least I will not have any regrets. Because I laid it all on the line.
Yun lang po.
Thank you.
Sorry, off topic lang. We were asking